The third act of Abhijnanashakuntalam, the recognition of Shakuntala, written by Kalidasa, is a pivotal moment in this Sanskrit drama. This act showcases the deepening of the love between King Dushyanta and Shakuntala, their eventual union, and foreshadows the central conflict of the play. Below is a detailed description of the act. Setting and context. Act 3 is set in the serene and lush hermitage of Sage Kanva, where Shakuntala resides. The act is steeped in romance, showcasing the beauty of the natural surroundings as a reflection of the emotions of the characters. The play's poetic and descriptive language vividly captures the idyllic atmosphere, blending human emotions with nature's charm. Summary of the act. The act begins with King Dushyanta's increasing infatuation with Shakuntala. Having met her in the previous acts, he is now deeply in love with her beauty, innocence, and grace. The king, unable to focus on anything else, remains in the hermitage, hoping to win her affection. Shakuntala, on the other hand, is equally smitten by the king, but struggles with the societal norms and her own shyness. Her friends, Priyamvada and Anasuya, act as intermediaries, helping to bridge the gap between the two lovers. They tease and encourage Shakuntala, subtly guiding her to express her feelings. The act is rich with romantic dialogues and symbolic gestures. King Dushyanta's love for Shakuntala is expressed through his admiration of her virtues and his poetic descriptions of her beauty. He approaches her with respect and sincerity, emphasizing his honorable intentions. The natural setting of the hermitage serves as a backdrop to their growing affection. Kalidasa masterfully uses metaphors drawn from nature, such as blooming flowers and the gentle breeze, to mirror their budding romance. The king's eloquence and Shakuntala's coyness create a delicate interplay of emotions. Shakuntala's emotional turmoil. Shakuntala is portrayed as a young woman torn between her love for the king and her modesty. Her inner conflict is highlighted through her soliloquies and interactions with her friends. She is hesitant to openly declare her feelings, but is unable to hide her affection. This emotional vulnerability makes her character relatable and endearing. Her friends, aware of her feelings, decide to intervene. They orchestrate situations to bring Shakuntala and Dushyanta closer. For instance, they encourage Shakuntala to meet the king under the pretext of showing him around the hermitage. These moments are filled with playful banter and subtle romantic undertones. The union. As the act progresses, Dushyanta confesses his love for Shakuntala. He expresses his desire to marry her according to the Gandharva tradition, which is a love marriage without rituals or societal formalities. Shakuntala, though initially hesitant, reciprocates his feelings and agrees to the union. Their marriage is solemnized in secret, witnessed only by nature and her friends. This union is significant as it sets the stage for the later events of the play. While it is a moment of joy and fulfillment, it also introduces an element of foreboding. The secrecy of their marriage and the lack of formal acknowledgement hint at the challenges they will face. Foreshadowing the conflict. Amidst the romantic developments, there are subtle indications of the impending tragedy. Shakuntala, distracted by her love for the king, neglects her duties at the hermitage. This earns her the ire of sage Durvasa, who curses her for her lack of hospitality. He decrees that the person she is thinking of will forget her. Although her friends plead for mercy, the sage relents only partially, stating that the curse will be lifted if Dushyanta sees a token of recognition, such as a ring. This curse introduces the central conflict of the play, as it will later lead to Shakuntala's rejection and suffering. The curse is a turning point, transforming the idyllic romance into a tale of separation and redemption. Themes and symbolism. Love and union. The act explores the dynamics of love, emphasizing the emotional and spiritual connection between Dushyanta and Shakuntala. Nature and emotion. Kalidasa uses nature as a metaphor for human emotions, blurring the boundaries between the external world and the inner self. Foreshadowing. The curse serves as a narrative device to foreshadow the trials that the lovers will endure. Conclusion. The third act of Abhijnanashakuntalam is a masterpiece of romantic literature. It combines lyrical beauty, emotional depth, and dramatic tension, laying the foundation for the play's central themes of love, loss, and redemption. The act's delicate portrayal of love, coupled with the ominous foreshadowing of conflict, makes it a pivotal moment in Kalidasa's timeless work.